Good morning from Chicago. First meal of the day. This place I tried to come into last night, couldn't get in, called Gaijin. So this place serves okonomiyaki and kakigori. I don't know if you guys remember last time I talked about kakigori and how much I love kakigori. If you don't know what kakigori is, I'll show you soon. So appetizers got the short rib, a piece of fish, and garlic spread. That beef rib's amazing. It's like a umami punch to the fish. Sweet and charred, and that is definitely date Brighton upper. This cracker with this roasted garlic is so good. Won't be able to talk to anybody in close proximity for the rest of today for sure. Well, it's good, right? So far, so good with the appetizers. First okonomiyaki since I don't even know when. So pretty. Wahaha. That's beautiful. Their okonomiyaki in Japan changes so much when you go to different regions. Beef Osaka. Oh, that looks good. Oh, this is so good. If you're in Chicago, you're craving some Japanese street food, come to this place. The beef they added is delicious. I always call it the most wondrous pancake on this planet because the amount of different textures and flavors inside every single bite is just mind-blowing. The scallions, the meat, the chewy bonito flakes, and of course that amazing sauce. All cooked on that tip pan, you can taste the heat. One of my favorite foods to eat in Japan. This one has yakisoba inside and mushrooms. This one is good. I still say though, the Osaka one with beef, out of this world. Get that when you come here. This is one of the happiest meals I've had. I mean, every meal I eat it, I'm happy. This just brings back so many good memories. Look at this bear. I think roasted coconuts on top, a couple of vanilla crackers, a couple of coffee beans, scoop of chocolate ice cream. The magic of kakigori. The shaved ice is so fine. As soon as you put it in your mouth, I mean, ice is supposed to melt when it touches your tongue. Nothing melts like a kakigori. Also, got the mochi donut, chocolate and matcha citrus with a couple scoop of homemade ice cream. That is a warm, chewy, delicious donut. Too bad the bear is gone, but his yummy legacy lives on. Moment of silence for the kakigori bear. Actually, it can't be a moment, it's gonna melt summer, you know? I was actually thinking today might start out with something light because I'm gonna go eat deep dish pizza and a burger after this. But as a famous philosopher once maybe not have said, YOLO. Just walking around in a pretty unassuming Chicago suburbs and there's no mistaking that smell. That's Chicago deep dish pizza, and it's right here. Pequod. So I've been to Illuminati's and Gino Z's, which I consider more the touristy pizza places. This one is what everyone is telling me to try. I eat Chicago deep dish pizza maybe once a year, mainly because it feels like it just sits in my stomach for about a year. So it's like an annual replenishing ritual. Just kidding, I eat this whenever I'm in Chicago. There we go. Oh, they have thin crust pizza here.
Yeah, but they're known for the pan.
They're known for the pan, of course. best pizza in the universe. That's some bold words. Famous caramelized crust. Be prepared for a darkened edge. Darkened edge. That was my nickname back in high school. All right, let's get some premium topping or premium half topping. If you're gonna get a deep pizza, you might as well get a large pizza. So I'm thinking some meatball, maybe Italian beef. And they claim there is no beating our meat. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. Chicago style deep dish pizza. There's nothing like this. I mean, New York, we have our thin crust, which I absolutely adore, but there's something about this deep Grand Canyon-esque tub of pizza. Just makes you like tingle all over, you know what I'm saying? Like in a good way. And I love digging up the first piece. Ooh. Oh, look at that cheese ball. Like I always say, there's no cheese ball like a Chicago deep dish cheese ball. I remember the first time I ever laid my eyes on a piece of Chicago deep dish pizza. Well, I shouldn't say a piece. I got a whole one for myself as a Chino's East. And I got a medium only because they talked me out of getting the large for myself. And I remember getting a medium thinking like, this can't be that big. When it came to my table, like it's almost like, you remember in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex was walking and the water was shaking with every single thump of the T-Rex's foot? That's what it felt like when that thing dropped on my table. And honestly, calling this a casserole, I know that's a big debate between New York and Chicago pizza. Honestly, calling this a casserole, personally, I don't think it's wrong, and I don't think it's an insult. And of course, this is one of those pizzas where they give you silverware for. Oh, this is good. The sauce is so mildly sweet, and I got fresh garlic, which I feel like is something that you gotta have as a topping on these types of pizzas. Crust perfectly caramelized. Basil too adds an amazing layer of aroma to the delightfully sweet pizza. Oh, and the crust, this is what it looks like. This is a dark crust. Like, this is the type of crust that my mom will take one look and slap it out of my hand. I don't know if anybody else had parents that believe that anything burnt is automatically poisonous. That's what mine thought. That crust, that's one of the best things you'll eat in Chicago. There's a combination of pizza crust and cheese skirt, deliciously toasted cheese skirt. Oh, that's amazing. And every little pepperoni is curled to perfection with a little pool, what I like to call the elixir of pizza life, sitting in the middle. Make sure to slurp that up. Oh, that crushes everything on this pizza. Again, especially with that fresh garlic. That makes a world of difference. There's so much garlic in that pizza. If I ran into Dracula right now, he'd go ahead and steak himself. Yeah, that cheese skirt right there, that dark edge, the black abyss part of the pizza, that's the best part of the pizza. I still like my New York pizza more, but that's a good slice. Again, calling it a casserole, not too far off. Wow. So never been here before. This place is called Paradise Pub, and they're known for their char burgers. And this place has a ton of people here for 4 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon. Here it is. This apparently is one of the best burgers in the Chicago area. So I got myself 2. Here it is. Perfect sesame bun, grilled onions, cheese, pickles. Oh, this patty is humongous. 1/3 of a pound. Giant beef patty. Oh, this looks good. Heck yeah. Is there a smile on my face? I feel like there's a smile on my face. Oh, that's a good burger. So much juice gushed out of that patty. Plus I'm sitting like right here. I don't even see the smoke blowing out from the back of this restaurant. So I've been sitting in this like misty burger heaven of a seat where I'm getting bombarded by all the smell, the aroma. And then taking a bite of this, it's like everything just went full on 360. Everything I'm smelling, I'm now tasting. Delicious beef patty. And that cheese just adds something so spectacular, super sharp, tasting cheese adds that extra layer of depth to the burger. Plus, the sweet tomato and the crunchy pickles. Oh, this is cooked so perfectly. And what you're tasting also is a nice char on the meat. Now, Chicago, of course, has some of the best burgers in the country, like including I did a video on Al Cheval that's supposed to be the best burger in the US. It's a good burger. It's very fancy, you know, a very sophisticated burger. Kind of like, you know, a burger that went to Harvard, that kind of stuff. Where's the soup, you know? Wears the tuxedo and goes out to dinner after 6 p.m., something like that. You get the idea. This is a no nonsense, no messing around, t-shirt wearing, beer chugging, just an in your face type of burger. Simple, but tremendous. Oh, that cheese just adds so much greatness to this thing. That cheese is like Batman's utility belt. That makes the Batman. Oh. I'm good for the burgers and fries today. Let's go eat some ramen. So at the local Mitsuwa, supposedly there's an amazing bowl of ramen here. And this Mitsuwa kind of looks cool. They kind of made it look like a Japanese temple kind of thing. Oh, look at this. Yakitori here. Matcha cafe. I think they all have a Tokyo shakudo, and this is the ramen place. It's supposed to be amazing. I heard so much about this ramen. Like, this looks really pretty. And this is Sapporo ramen, so it's gonna be a miso-based ramen. Spicy miso. Oh, this smells incredible. As soon as the noodles break the surface in this bowl of ramen, that incredible aroma just pummels you up the nostril. Wavy, thin, yellow noodles soaked in this such a nice, beautifully colored broth. Oh, that is a thick, oily broth, and it will sock you in the face. Not a bad bowl of noodles. This is really interesting. The chashu looks like a fatty piece of beef brisket. Pretty good, nice chew. This is definitely not a typical bowl of ramen. I feel like it's a little oilier than other miso ramens I've had. I like the kick a lot. And the noodle texture is nice. Not a bad bowl of ramen to tie me over till dinner. And yes, there will be dinner. There's always gonna be dinner. As crazy as this machine was, I got one. That took a while. Hope you guys appreciated my efforts. That was like a performance. I got it.
How many times? Did you spend like $100?
No, I didn't.
You spent over 50.
Close.
$50?
Maybe, not sure. Well, when I first went in, I picked it up and it was coming. And then it dropped it like right by the entrance. So I had to get it. It was like, at that point, a challenge. Aren't stuffed animals so much better when they're from a machine? It took effort.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, here's the thing. So I'm in Chicago with Christine and her family, and we've just been eating all day. I gotta give props to her grandfather, Yo. This is Christine's grandpa.
Hi.
This gentleman today, let me tell you what he did. Before he joined us, he had two big bowls of jjajangmyeon, 2 slices of deep dish pizza, 1 full burger, sat down, got him a bowl of ramen, and polished off a bowl of ramen. This man is who I strive to be when I'm older. Very good, Grandpa. Very good. Dinner time, ramen number 2. We're in Hermosa, and this is the place we're going to, Tacotlán, for some Mexican ramen. It just started thunderstorming here in Chicago. Luckily they had a back patio with these umbrellas, although it caught me a little off guard. You know what this is though? Perfect environment to eat some ramen. I've only had Mexican ramen once in my life in Texas. This is featured on Chicago's Best. I didn't know that until I watched. Did you know this? It's featured. Is that a big deal?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever had Mexican instant noodles before?
No. Oh, I've seen those.
Look at this. I mean, count me as being ignorant. I just never had Mexican instant noodles before. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Oh, this is one of my all-time favorite. A lot of places, they don't give you a lot of meat inside the consomme. This thing is jammed, packed with shredded beef. Look at this. Tell me the truth. How excited are you when you see this?
I'm excited to consomme it.
That's pretty good. I've always said this. When I had the consomme ramen for the first time ever, it's just the best idea. Consomme, if you don't know, is slowly stewed meat. And the broth is so delicious and meaty. Once you add ramen into that and make that into like a birria ramen, unstoppable. That would be like Thanos in a marvelous ramen universe. So I got the ramen deluxe. Also comes with a birria taco. Love undressing this. Fried tortilla, cheese, onions, cilantros. Loads, and I mean loads of meat and cheese on a crispy tortilla. When the ramen is done cooking, that's going to dip in. Look at this. Just a ton of shredded beef. And then the ramen emerges. How freaking beautiful is this? We gotta see that again. From the depths of the consomme, the ramen emerges, golden and beautiful and soaked in all that incredible broth. Oh, we got some extra consomme that hasn't even been poured in yet, so. I don't know what kind of laugh that was. I was trying to go for sinister, yet yum-malicious. Kind of failed. I think there's few things in the world as beautiful as this. You gotta try this first. Please. Try this. Yeah.
Oh wow.
How good
we
is
have
that?
To try that?
Oh, that broth is so good. It's just so beefy and spicy and everything else that's good in this world packed into that broth. And that has transferred all its yumminess into the ramen. The beef too, incredibly tender. So many spices here, just like a lot of spices in here. Oh, this is perfection. Absolute ramen perfection. You like ramen noodles? You like incredible broth? Come here, try this. We had so many good food today, but this is one of the best things we had today. 100%. What I love about this meat is that the beef itself, it soaks up so much that great broth into the meat. So you're taking a bite, you're already getting the nice flavors of the broth in the noodles. When you're taking a bite of this, like the shredded beef just kind of explodes on its own. When you chew, your mouth is just filled with delicious fatty meat. And the noodles aren't too shabby either. When you want a little change in flavor or texture, dunk the taco into that sinisterly delicious broth. There's so much meat. I mean, just overall, pure goodness in this taco. Oh, this is good. If you never tried something like this, please come and try this. I love perfect endings. Perfect endings to movies, TV shows, perfect ending to food days. This is like the perfect ending to our food day. Still gotta go get dessert though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Went in to grab a bubble tea for about 10 minutes and storming again. Not complaining, I love rain. And tea at the end of a great food day, that's a must. Anyway guys, as always, all the places I went to listed below for you. Thank you all so much for watching until we eat again. See you later.